Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool. Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Iab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Iab has a very different trajectory. Others grew weak, but you grew strong, beginning in obscurity and moving to prosperity. You're the only ones who defied the trend.
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with.
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut, but it looks like you have control over it now.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some information that recently came to light, which might just be your ticket to freedom. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Iab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. These ruins are of great archaeological interest to the Academia. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question. The Academia is offering 50 million mora in return for excavation rights.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low, don't you think?
Don't get greedy, Iab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power? To drive away the Unut and steal their water supply?
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders in the region. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the academia. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important things to worry about.
All right, I take your point. The academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor of staying a while and enjoying some EAB hospitality?
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So let's indulge in a few drinks together, in celebration of this momentous occasion.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
What? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the EAB's military superiority, and yet...
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't be a coincidence. Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well is ours, and so is the mora.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the EAB, yes?
The EAB are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research projects in the desert region. So let me ask you, Chief, if you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all, of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The EAB have held back our academic pursuits for too long, and our patience is wearing thin. At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia can be seen to be intervening in desert affairs. I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from.
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, it'd start a bloody war.
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. The Unut have always had strained relations with the EAB, which makes you our natural allies. Natural allies. Weren't the EAB your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole that water. And now look at you. You're at each other's throats. Let me be clear. The academia wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized rulers of the desert in this matter. We are asking for excavation rights to that well, and our offer is 50 million mora.
Say no more. I believe we have an understanding.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. Get us access to that well, and the mora's yours. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how. People will believe anything. Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're nothing special at all. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive. But you couldn't do what had to be done. So I did it for you.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic. So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Lauma, you tired?
Yes. If we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? That's where this story ends? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says. I never wanted to believe it, but looking back now, I'm as desert as they come.
You mentioned a temple. What's waiting for us there?
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got your power from. The power to peer into other people's minds.
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religions.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has something.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahab.
That's Boss Neff.
Sino's hardly a figure of a...
What about him?
Well, he's not a small... Please, this is the bare-bone basics. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything. I want to do the whole...
A statue with the head of.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no...
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course.
When I asked, I had a duty.
Good to know your sense of justice.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help,
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that by using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the...
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able...
Speaking of your chess set...
You overestimate me. You all saw the Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of the final blow to the Eab king. Having gotten my as I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is with this chessboard in its container. Every god plays.
It is the same with all...
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, gather the others. It's time to Thank you all for being here. As promised, I did the Raker of Soul...
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffers the consequences.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen this?
Never.
Miss Lama?
In the lore of the Frost Moons, the term Moongate is one I have heard before.
Then back to Miss Columbina.
Not at this stage.
But there's more.
Yes. And right now...
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world. I highly suspect with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to...
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive.
Without the power of the abyss on his...
I could not agree more.
It is a compelling explanation. This raises some interesting questions. I will run... That being said...
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any...
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and...
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you, both.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's...
That's very...
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest. Hey, is this a bad time? No. Anyway, Nefer went back to the cure. Firstly, it's only a matter of time.
Honestly?
Well, it felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know?
2 days?
That remains to be seen. You have some history with him, right? Great. All right. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, Paimon's done.
All right. So... We felt a little uneasy.
Roping us in?
I choose my words very intentionally.
Sir Varka,
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
I see your point, yeah. To be clear, I don't...
I want to do everything within my power.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. As in, most people wait. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside...
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.
This is a thorough plan.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing rare. Firstly, from the earliest. Secondly, thirdly, finally, and turns out we tick.
As someone who's had...
Understood.
Well, everyone,
Plan approved. Okay.
The Frost Moon Sire.
and the rest of you. No objections?
Wait.
Everyone says things they regret.
A very
Who?
This plan can only work.
We shall indeed. Also,
It's not often I get called Dory, you know. So, in that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
the walls are thin here.
Okay, fine. I'm actually... Oh, it most certainly does not. We have a... Said Mom supplied me with...
Okay.
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made. I finally got it.
You're right.
You will?
It's a very useful...
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.
Dory, how are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born. Don't forget when ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? Aha! That's not Mage Alice once. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon. Anyway, point B took him long enough. Marak delivered it. So nosy. Surely it could be. Fair enough. Or maybe either way. Huh? Paimon? Well, a long time. There are always gonna be times in life when you have. Alice has been a huge help, and more than that. No one knows what the oh, that? Don't be thinking it was some sort of my priority. All right. I do say so, and that's the whole. Oh, and could you?
Traveler, Paimon.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Per the plan, we dissected...
What? You can.
That depends on your definition of wild...
Harmless.
The Wild Hunt is an interest... Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptatyr. I don't think... It's a strange mix. Perhaps the only explanation for him... Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss. And you could think of this as... Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of...
Oh, that's terrible, Nick.
Miss Columbine is... It's as if her creator banished...
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. This is for you. Dory.
Ah, how wonderful.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect...
All right, then.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes.
My lady.
Within the next 24 hours, this is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend for me. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are, honesty.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina.
That's right.
Yes. I take it your own name has a more
I have a different but it's what everyone I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different.
You're more perceptive. Do you ever find your...
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall...
Is that because
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But thank you for your help with the Revere situation. Without your efforts...
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me.
Okay. You see? You're torn. Now you know it really...
I need some time.
Of course. Actually...
You mean the Harbingers who still...
Yes. I always thought they were... And even now...
Clearly, they...
I feel a little... I see the guilt that you're feeling now. Because Have you noticed that the Traveler in...
Huh.
Sure. Hello. Ah! It caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to...
You will? Oh.
They needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. You can't control...
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
You're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's!
Not too long. I came...
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened by... But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, my restless
Ooh, that doesn't sound like such a bad...
Well, in the past, when I was a fae whose but it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces...
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay,
I struggled to settle down at first. Please.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide...
Excellent.
The chess set's looking a little...
It won't hold him much longer.
No sense sitting around...
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your position. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own...
I wouldn't be so sure.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your...
Let me help you guys.
It all ends up. Unfortunate. No more lies. You poor
Moonlight.
for the everlasting. Here lies the truth.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Close your eyes.
Forest, protect us.
Do you see now? Fairfonir, when will it be as you foretold?
I'm rather out of sorts. Observe. Your foul spirit is not welcome here.
The deception ends here. It all adds up. Shameless. No more lies.
Pathetic!
Forest, protect us. With one heart, we pray.
Seek within.
Futile!
Shameless.
Moonlight! Hunt them down!
How unfortunate.
Moon pit! Futile! Hunt them down!
Shameless.
Pathetic!
How unfortunate.
Move!
It all adds up.
Futile!
A perilous land. By the craftsman of all.
No more lies.
Moonlight! Regular game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first? Now, get out of my sight!
No! We've been
Death is within
separated!
my grasp!
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lama! Can you hear me?
Silence.
But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep stalling. I've been stalling for long enough. The moment will come.
Destroyed. And reborn.
No more lies.
Go!
way to defeat... That means calling... You have to hold...
Nefer, your eyes are bleeding.
And then,
But that dust will play. Come on.
any other tricks of yours as entertaining.
You don't fool me. I have to stoke his... You fear what you could never defeat. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rarier.
Is that what you will? No.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rheindotter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rarier.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise... In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make, whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest. My dear friends, we have fought bravely, and
the moon will remember this day. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's and since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Hold on.
I only feel the pain.
You're right. But I must say,
things are a little...
Friends.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon.
Phew.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual...
Well, I'm...
Oh yeah, and Albedo, he also dropped off some medical supplies, but if you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting. We're here!
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally just saying how there's no way we're...
How are you feeling today?
Much better.
Relieved to hear it.
Yep, we're here for you.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch...
Traveler, Paimon. Turns out that moon chanter has some...
Yeah, but you got...
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I...
Oh, sure! Did you hear that? I got...
You bet!
Sure thing!
The Raker of Solnari. No. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people, perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open heart. What else is left when everything you... If you're worried about me, it's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a Oh, father. Look at the Ibis King. He's never brought it up, but why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me? Well... His response was, did he really think I'd fall? So that's enough. He's a prisoner. He lives in... It's preposterous. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you... Good. If you ask me, for example, when something... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, Is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now, and I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, if you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the pet, after all that build...
Huh? Am I imagining things?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco 2 than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he won't lie low.
Lord Sangama Bay. How I must thank you for the divine...
Why come and ask me?
I mostly came to...
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself...
Huh? Charitable?
Let's see.
Stop!
It's nothing to hide.
How?
You're a curious kid, but I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things... You did it for Sumeru.
It was empty land that was gonna... Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. It was something I looked into. The tech people handled the tech.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth.
So? What?
But surely you have dreamed...
You don't get it. Just thinking about it.
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor.
Seems like we've both been...
Yeah. So long that I barely remember.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah. Though it's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but my sister can't help me now.
Not everything will fade.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now.
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot going for you, too.
I appreciate the vote of...
How have you been holding up?
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine.
What?
You played an sometimes.
Let's do a quick demonstration.
Thank you. I can't take all the...
See? Did you catch that? A master class in
Oh.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to...
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared...
Paimon believes it! Here, to be totally honest, though...
Don't worry, that's...
To put it in the simplest, when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, so, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, for this to work, for added security, the alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. That power enabled...
What surprised me, given his history with Rerir...
It must have been a...
Absolutely. He was torn between two paths. Anyway, however you...
That's the...
Yes. I think this is very important. So I felt...
Well, Well, this is a new one.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-work?
What is this called?
If your politeness module was at
Polonia, please.
Will you still invite me to?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled...
We just wanted to...
Why? Out of concern for my safety?
Mostly, because you kind of helped us...
Oh, don't you worry about that. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action.
Whoa! Pretty heavy.
You can ignore those. They're just... I doodle and write in my free time. And other times, I'm trying to predict the future. Huh. Who else?
Wait, are you saying you know him?
I mean, yep. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, I honored his request. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear.
So, that's where the formula's in your notebook are from?
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword. Alain's work was... Not that there's anything bad about them. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent they were all quite competitive. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry, unfortunately, childhood would end. A mad dream. And if Renee and Alain had been people of... But alas, the first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation, but I'm told that the attempt... What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his or do you despise him? Same difference. The only difference is, I don't like fanatic. Maybe I could understand. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. He managed to put a stop to his credit, I suppose, the loss of his... After that, the only thing supporting his work. But although the desire, I think that yet Alain's intellect, once he realized, he quit working on his formulas. He told me that I think that all he at the very end, he laid down to rest many years after that. Tensions over competing, and that is the story. One went all in on his fantasy of self, the other sought death. I do sometimes wonder, even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each, they were young children, or maybe they just wanted to find, but instead, the search for their own salvation. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try? The way he gave the exact... No elaboration. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia.
Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra. Add Astra.
Gaudenti. Capable enough, but not exactly the brightest candle in the box. I doubt he has the nerve to stick his neck out.
How brilliant!
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Cowering already?
I saw this coming.
Looks like playtime's over.
Poor time.
It all adds up.
It all falls into place.
The show begins!
Celestial Voyager!
Can't hide the
Possible effort.
How brilliant!
Poor time.
It all adds up.
Can't hide the truth.
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
It all adds up. What a joke. The show begins.
Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
almost bedtime. Pull those curtains nice and tight now. The moon is always watching. I'm not the best at picking gifts, so how about this? I'll pose 3 questions to you and... Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.